Hey guys, I'm just waiting for everyone to transfer over. I hope you guys enjoy that. I really, really did too. So, like I said, I'm just kind of waiting for everyone to turn back over. If I got that right. Well, I guess I can't go live with this unless I go to a separate account. I guess I can do that. Let's see. I'll just switch accounts. Go to this one. That way I can go to guys, welcome in. I'm just switching accounts so that I can monitor everything, and I'm just kind of waiting for everyone to come in. Appreciate you guys for coming in. I appreciate you, really appreciate you guys for attending this video. Let me do this stuff right now. All right, here we go. I think I got it now. Yes, I do. Hey, Wilo, thanks for coming in. Hey, Stu, what's going on? Thank you. Glad you liked the premiere. This has got kind of a different video than I'm usually making for my Saturday lives. I just wanted to sit here talk. I've got the coffee pot out. I've got a cell phone here. I can monitor you guys' comments. I just really wanted to talk to you guys. Maybe share some stories, some maybe of your first fishing. That kind of stuff. I can always start. But thanks, Wow. Look, I appreciate that. The beginning is quite probably the most important of the entire video. So if you watch the first 7 or 8 minutes, I'd really appreciate that. I really wanted to. Well, I'll start off. If you saw, I talked about how my uncle he introduced me into fishing, and first time we went fishing was down on the Mississippi River, and I remember he was out fishing on a dike, a low water dam. They're these, you guys know what they are. He was out there, and I started yelling, right, and he just basically gave me a cane pole. I was like 6.5 years old. I couldn't really figure anything out. And I remember this so vividly that I was yelling and yelling. I was it was only like a little 2 or 3 pound channel catfish, but I kid you not, that fish tried to pull me in the water, and he come running back, and he was laughing. It just made me fall in love with fishing. It really, really did. So today you got a new puppy. That's awesome, Anthony. It's pets are always great to have. You guys know, if I made the right noises, guess who'd be coming in here? They're just sitting in the other room waiting for it. And the weird thing about this is this lineage of felines is the ones that my grandparents back in the early, the late 1800s brought over from Poland. And they're the same lineage that have been surviving down here in this city, in this neighborhood since then. And so I've got a kind of an attachment to them. So if anyone wants to share a story, I'd be, I could, read it out for you guys. And I'm just gonna, like I said, I've got my coffee here, and I'm gonna be sitting here for a while, and I appreciate you guys for coming in. I really, really do. It makes a world of difference to be able to talk to folks and friends, and it can't really say much more than that, right? Uh, I haven't got my I haven't made a cup of coffee yet. I've still got some left. I don't know if it's gonna last. I've got the cell phone on the charger, so uh, am I good at maths? Uh, I don't get that one. Oh, Sergeant, go right ahead. Uh, Sergeant has a story to share with us. One of the appreciative. Wait here for a second. I'll read it out for you. Yikes. Buddy. Yeah, we got a new little baby that came in off the street. Sucker. Uh, just, you know, um, trust me, it helps to talk about this kind of stuff. Here's Pickle. She wants to be in on the action. Oh, that's Tyrant there. Hi, girl. We ain't seen her. Just sitting here, you know. See, we got anything else here? I tell you what, Anthony. I'm probably going to. I guess I can't do that. Yeah. All right, Sergeant. You wrote my life isn't very special for me, nor is it complicated. Things come and pass on. I've not got many people in my life. On only person who loved me and cared about me was my mom. I recently lost her. Uh, we my condolences. I definitely know how you feel, man. It's hard. It really is, and that's what this live is about. You know, talking about stuff. You know, remembering. Just try to remember a good story. Some good times you've had with them, and he also has my mental state has been degrading very fast. Like I said, it's just, you know, try to focus in on the good stuff. You know, the good stuff, and remember really what the joy they brought in your life, and hold on to that. I mean, it's what that's what I've really tried to do. I've tried to remember uh, what they brought to my life and to my heart, and always hold them here. You know what I mean? Coming in so fast. Give me a break. Go play. Uh, oh, that's kind of as far as the abusive stuff is concerned. I really never had any experience with that sort of thing. If you I would really seek help for that sort of problem. I really would. Um, I hope you start feeling better, and I really really do. And uh, um, I'm glad you shared it with us. Maybe just talking with about it. Maybe you can figure out some way to help with that sort of thing. David Hook, he texts Romans 10:13 KJV, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall we be saved. God is real faith in Jesus. Yeah, I do read the Bible quite a bit, and I don't go to church as much as I used to. I go on holidays and everything, and if that can help you, maybe it definitely worth to live by. Um, you're most welcome, Sergeant. I appreciate you coming in. I really appreciate you sharing. Uh, Believe me, just talking about the sort of thing, it can help a lot. It really really can. It's hard to live with loss of family without someone to talk to. And I'm glad you came in, and I sure do hope you start feeling better. Like I said, keep your loved ones in your heart, and remember that's the best I can offer is I can really offer. Uh, if anyone else wants to, start a chat or something, they need something to talk about. I'm gonna try to be here for a while. It helps me a lot just to talk to folks about this sort of thing. Um, Difficult to deal with that. Helping uh, folks with their sort of stuff, it can really be, can really be, can really help you out too. Um, let's see. Thanks guys for coming in. Thanks Burrito. I appreciate you coming in. Let me. I thought I had you as a month. Well, you know what? It won't let me do that because I'm on the. I'm gonna have to do it from this one because apparently you cannot use a live with two cell phones. So I'm not sure why it does that. Live and learn, folks. Right? Live and learn. I'm going to give also as a. Sorry about that. It's just I'm learning this stuff as I go. Uh, uh, the buzzbait, I've actually modified that quite a bit. It came with the basic silver, dumb blade, and I hate using silver blades, and when it's raining and stuff, so I like to use that bronze. So I changed the, the buzzer type to a bronze, and then I changed the skirt, and then of course, use whatever kind of trailer I can get. I'm not sure. I didn't use any my spinnerbaits the other day because uncle and everything. He hated spinnerbaits. He was a top water guy. He really was. He was a top water guy. And if you notice at the end of that video, one thing he fell in love with before he got too sick to go out fishing was trout fishing. It was really easy for him. He could go down right to the edge of the lake, and he could basically just cast out corn or whatever, and you could catch trout. He loved doing that. Let's see. Hey guys. Rod's Fishing. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do that over here again. There you go. Let's see. Any kind of stories I can think of. If you were a Disney princess, Fiona? Yeah, I don't get that joke. I right, whatever. Thanks. I didn't get that one. It was evidently something, but yeah, I didn't get it. Probably glad I didn't. Yeah, I figured as much, but it wasn't that bad of a comment. It was just more like a joke. So I'm like, yeah. Right. Thanks for smashing them. I appreciate that. I was gonna ask about maybe talk about what your a story about someone wants to talk about their biggest fish. Mine was on the Mississippi, and I never did land it. It's I back in the day, my first bait caster I bought, this was a real old. I think it was an iron. It was some off-brand. It didn't even have a real button on it, and I hooked into a lake sturgeon, over 100 pounds. On bass gear. Yeah, you can imagine how I got up to the shoreline, and this gigantic thing, it just stuck its head into the sand, and I waited out, kind of tried to pick its head up. It's like, okay, yeah, that counts. And actually, that fish hit a whole shad head. Let's see. Wild Hook says my biggest fish was a 40 to 50 pound flathead. That's actually a very good flathead catfish. And let's see, Burrito. The Burrito Catfishing. He says my personal best is a 74 pound blue, caught on Fort Lawton in Tennessee. Wild Hook, we know yours was 5 pounds. Largemouth. I kind of cheated. Up in Texas, I had a private resort that I went to when I was younger. I caught I think it was like a 15 pound largemouth, give or take. Caught it on a live green sunfish. That's why I call it cheating, because I use live bait to catch it. My PB in Missouri was up at Fairgrounds. It was just over 10 pounds. That was one of them little micro striking spinnerbaits. Surprisingly, I cast that spinnerbait right underneath like a little what do you call it? A covey of baby geese, little guys. And when I went right under them geese, that big old bass hit. You know what he was trying to do? He was trying to eat the little suckers. Hey Skeeter, what's we were just talking about PVs here. What's your biggest fish you've caught? Personal best bass, catfish, whatever. Yeah, she fell asleep. All right. Yeah, she's the alpha female. Oh, by the way, Skeeter, welcome in. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming in. You're already wrenched, so. Oh, hi from Hawaii. Wow, we got. I've always wanted to fish Hawaii. Those reefs out there, all those different species of those beautiful colored fish. I always wanted to fish it. Never got the chance to. Oh, me? I look like a German scientist. I think I'm gonna look more like the guy from was it Lord of the Rings? Yeah, the You Shall Not Pass. Skeeter says mine was a 42-pound flathead catfish. That was a good flathead. When they get that size, they tend to want to set on the bottom when you get them near the bank, unless you're using really powerful equipment. You know how they like to dig that head into the bottom. My personal best flathead was probably just under 80. That was back when I was a kid. Right off the there's a called Riverview way down here. We were way out on one of those low water dams, and what was I using for? Oh, well, I was just using Nightcrawler, and I remember it was a big old full moon, and my uncle, he was using like I think cut carp, because he had this thing when he was down on the river. He loved to catch himself a nice small carp and cut it up. Tricky used to do. He used to stick the carp into the water a couple of inches and put a stick in it so the blood would travel around, and that apparently he said it worked real good. Let's see. Wildhook says I've caught a 40.5-inch tiger muskie. Now I've never caught muskie. I've never caught pike. Kind of a little far south for them, right? I catch a decent amount of walleye around. Used to catch a lot more back in the day. Yeah, the 40 glasses. It's the only way I can really. That one was okay. That was okay. Yeah, it's the only way I can really read these screens. Without it, it's just I'm seeing it from the top part. Yes, it's just big old blur. It's like, what is that? Wizard 2. Madola, he mentions, yep, like a wizard too, huh? I'm not having any problems with them, guys. But you know what? I can understand you guys have been doing this a lot longer, so you know what's supposed to be and what's not supposed to be. So, I'll do it once. You shall not pass. Yeah, just the one time. Just the one time. All right, Rod. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. You have a great evening, okay? Let's see. I had a whole bunch of stuff, and when you get online, your mind tends to go blank. And see, how long have we been on anyway? 25 minutes is one of my longest Saturday evening lives. I don't want to say the other one because I might get. It says, man, you should be famous. Yeah, I don't know. Probably the coffee and everything. I'm just a guy that likes to fish, guy that I would love to, take be able. Oh, here, kitty. Don't. Oh, you almost made me do it. Don't make. If I'd have done that in the right direction, you guys would be. Let's see. Do I do it? Okay. Yeah, kitty. Yeah, kitty. Here they come. Made me do it. Yeah, that's Cheeto. Just gonna block the screen, buddy, huh? Just gonna block the screen. It's like you called me, now what? At least pet me. Yeah, his name's Cheeto, actually, like the snack. Yeah, Sean, the sleepy buddy. How about meet and reveal? I don't get that one. Keto. Yeah, the kids outside, they named that one. And yeah. Dude. Yeah. That one's getting blocked. Yeah, that was just rude. That was disrespectful. But that's all the kind of thing bother us. Go on, Cheetah, go play. But let's see. I thank you guys for coming in. I really do. It kind of helps, and I really do appreciate you. If anyone else has any other anything else they want to talk about, here, just make it. I was hoping it would be more like interesting stuff. Yeah, see, he is. Actually, it didn't flood at all. I mean, the river's still like 1.2 or 1.3 feet. That's like 29 feet below flood stage. The lakes are extremely high. Of course, they got to drain after all that rain we had, and the wind is blowing like 15, 20 miles per hour all day. Blew out my back window. I had to fix it. That was a pain in the butt. I guess I can thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. And Burrito says, Adrian, it's fine here, but I'm not flooded. That's good. Yeah. Anyone else got anything else they want to talk about? I guess not. So Tennessee, that's closer to the hurricane area. We just got the the butt of the thing. Basically, that went swirling around. It pops out those little super micro storms that we just kept getting a front of rain, and it'd go clear, then another front of rain to go clear, and right now we're kind of in the middle of that. We're supposed to get some more storms later on tonight, probably. So I will. How's the fishing down there, Rito? By the way, I didn't get to see anything recently. Irizawa, hi. What's going on? We're just sitting here talking, seeing if anybody wants to come in. Talk about family, friends, kind of. Oh, that's awesome. I haven't found any blues recently, but that's probably because I haven't been able to get any worms. It's been so dang dry, and now that it's rained, it seems like all those worms, like majority of them, died off during that drought, super drought we had. Uh-oh, butter sausage is in the house. Butter sausage is in the house. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Master Roshi. Yeah, that's another no. I was. You're not gonna believe this. I watch Dragon Ball all the time. Master Roshi with the sunglasses and chasing after the girls. That's always a cool anime series. I really don't know any magic tricks except here, kitty, kitty. I can make a lot of cats coming in here real fast, and that's about it. Richard Simmons. Yeah, I don't really see that one. Do I look like a young, thin Richard Simmons? I suppose if you squint real hard, I guess I do look like a little bit like Richard Simmons. A little bit. I'll give you that one. We've got, let's see, Barrios Creo total weight was almost 400 pounds altogether. That's some big catfish. That is for what is it, like 3 or 4 catfish? That's a lot of weight. I do get a real big blue cat down here sometimes, but it's one blue cat and that's it. And I was wondering how long it would take for it to almost knock the camera over. Get off the dang thing. Oh, off the. Come on. Give it up. Give it up. They know I'm doing something and they want to be in it, right? Grew at 83 and a 50 pound. Wow, those are some big blues. Those really are some big blue cat. I don't think I've seen a blue cat over about 40 pounds in a couple of years down here, but I don't have the proper gear to be fishing in that super current. So how they are the majority of the year, they're out there just a little bit further past where I can fish for them. I usually get the 8 and 10, 15 pounders. Those are good ones to eat anyways. Those big ones are like, ugh. Down here especially, the river is, just the runoff from the streets and everything. It can wreak havoc on the taste of a big catfish. Let's see, Rito, Adrian and Randy didn't want me to be at the way the wind. I just about got knocked down this morning just walking to the dang on store just to get a couple cups of coffee. Let's see, Roller super freak, he's super freak. I guess that's okay. I don't blame him for not wanting to let you go out and because this wind it can be really treacherous on the water. Yeah, I don't get a lot of these comments. You ever seen the guy with the puppets? The peanut goes that one's over my head. Yeah, it's a 24 pound pontoon. Yeah, well, with the amount of wind we were having, I wouldn't trust going out on the river, on the water, or anything like that in that kind of wind. I was thinking about going fishing today. It's just I don't like taking a cast and have the weight coming back, hitting me in the forehead or something. Which, by the way, it just about was. I mean, it's calmed down quite a bit, but it was blowing pretty bad all day. And she's just in heaven right now. What were you using for those blue cat, anyways? I'm guessing skipjack or I'm pretty much guessing skipjack. Am I right? Cindy would be proud. I don't see skipjack down here. It's moon eye and gold eye herring. You know, the ones that they do the acrobatics in the water. They look like tarpon. Big Justice and the boys later. A lot of these just pretty much nonsense, to be honest. Yeah, I use a lot of carp. Grass carp down here is pretty dominant. They actually feed quite a bit on grass carp and that sort of thing. People think those are skipjack, eel, and yeah, that's one of the fish that I don't have any trouble with them. It's just that slime once it gets on your hands. Oh my God, it's near impossible to get off. I hate them things. We've gone on quite a bit, over 30 minutes. Yeah, they're waiting. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? How do you cut that eel? Do you just cut it into steaks, or because I know when you use like live bullhead, you have to cut off the side fins to it makes them more preferable. When you're using flathead and stuff like that. And I don't even know like something like white bass is illegal to use up because down here it's a game fish, so they consider it. Oh, hey Rob, what's going on? Yeah, we're just chatting about stuff, talking about how fishing is with around where you guys. We were talking earlier about PBs and about our first fishing trips. Yeah, they are really thin. I mean, you can just cut them into. I guess you could just cut them into steaks. they tend to, yeah, when you get them up to the shoreline, they trying to wrap around your line and slime. I had one on earlier this spring, an American eel. Had it up to the bank, and it just, I ain't touching it, and it popped off. Luckily, hate them things. So what's your personal best, Rod? Bass, catfish. Curious. Well, I guess if you did hook them in the skin, they'd last pretty good. Yeah, thank you. Talking about sexual preferences is off. Yeah, that one's gone. I appreciate that. That one got smashed so fast. I do like good salmon. Wish there was somewhere around here that I could catch in my. I caught yeah, rubber hooks, because I tend to miss a lot of them too when I'm setting the hook and everything, and thank you. I appreciate that. Getting on people's nerves. Anybody? I think I was bothering anyone. What the heck? It's their problem, not ours, right? All right, I don't know, guys. I think we've gotten off the track here. Oh, Queen Bird says my husband fishes in the Pacific and brings home my favorite fish, roe. I've never got to fish saltwater. One of those things. Yeah, we're getting to the time now where we're kind of sucking up other people's live feeds, and they're getting peed about it. I know what that's about. I don't care. We're talking here. We're having fun. I think we're having fun. She's having fun. Tyron's like conked out. Been a long time since I've given her this kind of attention. She got stickers all over her butt. Been out in a lot again, huh, girl? Burrito says I'm Adrian's bully. He said he loves my bullying. Yes, certain kinds of bullying, right? Troll time, yeah. Troll time. Whack 'em. Just whack 'em. Queen Bird, do you I'm not sure. Let me check something here. Well, looks like you're pretty good. I'll just give you I see that you've I'm starting to learn how to do this. I can check, before I add a moderator, I check to see if channel activity, that sort of thing. You do a lot of on a Skipjack Cindy's channel. So Don't keep it quiet. I'm sending her a baseball cap. She wanted one so bad. No, I was adding you as a moderator, Queen Bird. Yeah, I was. Yeah, it's a good idea before you add someone as a moderator to number one, check to see if they've got a channel. Number two, check activity. Trolls will tend to have 5 or 6 times they've been timed out recently, so I get that one out pretty quickly. Quite welcome. Does anybody do any crappie fishing? Crappie season's just right around the corner. Queen Bird says, honestly, I've been whipping the live feeds and the fishing caught me. Yeah, fishing can be addictive. It really can. I pushed myself way beyond my limitations a few times. Boy, they're bringing out their heavy artillery, huh? I call them crappie, but you can call them crappie too. Call them speckled bass. People call those rubber mouths. It's another one. Crappie. Get them crappie. I caught a few by accident this spring on basic bass spinner baits. I got one about 2 pounds, and if you look up one of my videos, I have on the eclipse we had, that partial eclipse. I hooked into one probably close to 3 pounds, and I just got it right to the shoreline. I reached for it, and that hook just popped right out. Still can't believe I missed that one. Can't touch live fish, huh? Phobia. Well, gives them something to do, right? Always nice to have your husband doing something. Yeah, my sister used to be like that. She could fish all day long, but as far as touching fish, she had no. She wouldn't do it. Now she could hook her worms on. She could do all the other icky stuff as far as fishing is concerned, but she could not touch fish. I don't know why. I mean, just to fish. I mean, when you cook a fish, right? You have to touch the fish, right? I don't know. Burrito says, Queen, it depends on what part of the world you live in. See, burrito, whatever they are called. Oh yeah, crappie. They taste awesome. I just cook them. Oh, there comes Cheeto again. I just cook them basically. I just bread them suckers up, and fry them whole. I'm trying to make this to the hour mark. Really, I really am. And not a lot more I can think of. Anybody have a fish story they want to talk about? Anybody have anybody got pets? I mean, she's purring her little butt off. She's so happy right now. Oh yeah, double tap. Thank you. Appreciate that. And those little hearts on the side, they help the algorithm out quite a bit. So pop those little suckers. dogs with these guys. Now my neighbors have dogs, and the cats get along with them fine. It's just, I don't think these guys would tolerate if I got a dog, unless I got a puppy. I guess they get used to it if I got a puppy or something. Yeah, those are big dogs. Those are real big dogs. Counts as a tax incentive. $20 thumbs up. Oh, that's awesome, guys. I appreciate that. 8 in. Wow, guys. It's so awesome. That really is. I really do appreciate you guys coming in and you're helping me through this stuff. I had to do some pretty. I had to go pick up his things, and I had to sign. He was in Sebi, my uncle. He was in Korea, and he almost had to go over to the Vietnamese War. And luckily, he was stationed in Germany, so he didn't have. They were just about to ship him over, and he lucked out. He basically lucked out, and just as they were ready to ship him over, the war ended. He was always talking about that he was this close. He was packing his stuff to go, and he gets to be. There's a cemetery down here. It's hard for me to say that word. Jefferson Barracks, where individuals from the military get to go, and that's the one thing he really wanted, was to be placed in Jefferson Barracks. So I had to sign that was what he wanted, and that was okay. It was hard for me to go pick up his things. It really was. And this is I wanted to show you guys. This was his favorite cup. Yeah, just I got him this a long time ago. He never actually used it, but best dad by far. I considered him my father. My father never really took care of me, so he never really used it. And here on my stand, freezing and kills any parasites. Queen says hubby has caught a bonita before. He freezes it for a few days, and to cut steaks he uses a saw. Yeah, don't they have those special knives now that will cut basically through? Well, you see it on television, but I doubt it actually works. One of those things where you see them on TV and they say it does something that doesn't. We're almost there, guys. This has really helped me out a lot, guys, and it was really hard for a couple of days there. I just stayed in bed and slept. Bob, Anyfan, and Stu, they noticed that my texts really weren't that interesting, and I was just on there. I really didn't have anything to. Yeah, he's my last of my family. Everyone else has passed on. My brothers, my sisters, my uncle, I had 4 other uncles, and they've all passed on. My mother, my father, everyone. So I'm basically the last of my lineage. The last of the Pekarskis. Moved over from 1890, straight from Poland. Bought a house right down the street. It's still there, but they kind of it's an old frame, so I don't have the money to keep up with it, so it's kind of dilapidated, but it's still there. I mean, you can walk down in the basement and you can check out the furnace and it says 1892 on it. That's when it was installed. That was a long, long time ago. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, it's gonna start popping on and off. We're reaching that time frame, and this battery is down to like 20%. That one's still charged because I got it plugged in. I wasn't sure how long I was going to be online. I had an idea. I mean, I was going to make some coffee and do this other stuff, but the trolls kind of got in the way, didn't they? There got me off. Just kind of caught me off guard. And we're talking and talking and talking, and suddenly, kaplow! And Queen S is being the last. Yeah, I visit him at least once or twice a week. And what hurt me more was the fact that when I was up there, it was so kind of sad that there were people in there that hadn't seen their family in years. It really was, which I never understood. I mean, with cell phone technology, at least you could call and talk to them. Yeah, he'd been in a nursing facility for the past 2 years. When he started getting leukemia, I couldn't take care of him, and how that stuff eats you away, and the chemo they gave him like twice, it just he couldn't take it anymore, and pretty much at the end he just he didn't want to eat anymore, and it really hurt me to watch him just wasting away. And he sat there watching TV, Stargate, the stuff, and I take him outside and have him roll him around the little outside part they had with the gazebo, say hi to the nurses, come back in, and I try to get him to eat. I loved him. He was really the greatest man I've ever known in my life. No question. See, my grandma always had buried me face down. It's true. And all my friends. I'm not like that. I really am not. I mean, I've got, I've probably got that I really know. I can count real true friends on my hands. Basically, it's not because I don't trust people. It's just people nowadays. It's tough to find anyone that really really you connect with. You know what I mean? Yeah, friends. I used to go out fishing with an older man, Rich Lambot, but he passed away recently too. He had if you saw earlier video, this has been a really hard year. So we used to go down on the river a lot, and he passed away recently too. So I'm really sorry about that. I stopped seeing him posting on Facebook, and I knew something was wrong. I called his girlfriend. I wish I could share with folks more the fun and the enjoyment that I do outdoors with all around St. Louis. That's kind of what my YouTube channel is really about. And I'm just going to leave it with that. And I really don't care if I ever make a dime off of YouTube. It's about sharing the love and the enjoyment that I have for the outdoors for everyone. So I hope you guys have a great evening and a great night. Hope to see you in the water sometime. And tell you what, keep doing what you love, my friends. Thanks for coming in.